Howdy, folks. Shorty here from the Traveling Donkeys. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Some people are asking, what exactly is our channel? We're called the Traveling Donkeys, and I don't put up very many videos of us traveling. Right now, we live in southern Indiana. It's cold. I work. We can't travel that much. We do when we can, but it's really sparse and in between. So I put up videos of us cooking supper, our one pot meals, one skillet meals, cheap dinners. We live completely self-contained in an RV, solar, water. We have a house. We live in our driveway. It's just our RV's cheap. It's free. We own the RV. We pay our insurance on it. We pay for gas when we go somewhere in it, which here lately hasn't been very often. And I do videos on working on cars. Right now we have a project. We have a 95 Ford Club wagon that we're converting into a RV. Well, camper, a van camper. And it's a slow process. I don't have a lot of money. I put up videos about it. We had a couple other vans that I was doing, and they kept on breaking. I got videos of that. It's just one thing or another. Something was wrong with it. So I was able to sell both of them vans and get this van for the price I sold them two scrap vans for. This van was wrecked, and the people owned a carpeting place, construction, and they just wanted to get rid of it. They didn't want it no more. They had it parked in a field for the better part of a year. Now, my son said he saw a rat in it when I went and picked it up. I don't think I put a video of us coming and getting it. I put a video up of us bringing it home. Then I put some videos up of us cleaning it out. The next video I'm going to put up of it, I'm going to pull the hood, the front headlight assembly, because it's all busted. It doesn't have a bumper right now. It didn't come with one. That's what happened in a wreck. They rear-ended somebody. So the next video is going to be me pulling off the hood, front fender, the headlight assembly because it's busted, going to the junkyard and getting replacements, then putting it back together so I can get it street legal. I mean, it's street legal now, but I want it looking better. Eventually, I'm going to paint it, but we're going to redo the inside on a camper van build. I'll put videos of that. I'm working on the last video I did like this. I said I was going to be doing an S10 camper, a budget S10 camper. I want to take an S10 and build a truck camper on the S10 from scratch, just from stuff I use from the junkyard. I'm still trying to nail down the S10. I haven't got it home yet. I will film it when I get it home. And that project probably will take a little while, considering I'm working on our old house. I'm going to be working on this van. I'm always working on this RV. And my everyday driving car tends to want to take a poop on me every now and then I have to work on it. Right now, I got to go to the junkyard and go get more parts for it to essentially rebuild the whole front end of this car. When we got it, it had been wrecked 3 different times, and people just pieced it together. I've been driving it for 2.5 years, and I've done the same as they did. I pieced it together. Now I'm starting to spend some money on it and putting all the new parts in it. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun trip on that one. I got to rebuild the whole driver's side, axle, spindle, hub, ball joints, and tie rods, and maybe a strut. I haven't got that far into it. I've already done all that onto the passenger side. I put a new spindle, hub, axle. I still got to put the ball joint and tie rods on it, but I'll make a video of that. I just make videos of whatever I'm doing when I'm doing it. We haven't been working on the house. We live here in southern Indiana. It's too cold. I have heat in the house, but it ain't worth me having to rev up the heat for us being there working, and I'll be coming in and outdoors, so the heat ain't gonna really work. And I don't want the wood to warp that we're putting in it. And so we've been putting that on pause for a little bit. But as soon as it warms up a little bit more, stops snowing and sleeting every other day, we'll get back on the house. But I just wanted to put a video out saying, sort of what our channel is. My wife goes, we're called the Traveling Donkeys and we haven't been traveling. Well, we're going to. Probably all summer long. And, but our channel, we, do cooking, working on cars, a little bit of traveling, and just whatever. I'd like to start vlogging every day about what we're doing. It's, with me working, it's really hard. I have a camera shy wife, so that's even harder. But yeah, I'd like to start vlogging about every day about what we're doing, because we do a lot of interesting things. Some days, we're typical people. We're boring, but there's some days we actually do some fun stuff. I need to start getting it on film. I'm trying to get some new equipment. Right now I'm just using an old Android phone. I have a really generic GoPro. It ain't even GoPro. I can't remember what it's called. It's called a Discovery something. It doesn't record sound, so whenever I'm driving, I can mount it on something and get some driving footage. And I have a dash cam I'm going to start trying to utilize for that part, because it can record voice. It records video. My lovely daughter got that for me for Christmas, which is really appreciated. I'm going to try to get a GoPro, but other than that, I just use an old stand, an old Android phone that we don't use no more. We have a newer phone, and all we live off of is hotspot and our phones. But yeah, that's us. We're gonna try to start doing a little bit more on this channel. I'm trying to make it better. I don't know anything about editing. I'm really bad on computers. I just got a new laptop, so I can try to learn. I haven't got none of the editing programs. I just use the simple program that's on the laptop built in. So I just learned how to download music onto it. I wasn't born in the age of laptops and computers. I was really analog, so I'm trying to catch up, and it's real hard. If y'all haven't ever tried to edit a video, I tried the free editing programs. Now that they ain't free no more, now they want you to pay for them. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I need to start trying to learn. I've tried to watch on YouTube tutorials on how to do it. I finally learned how to do a thumbnail somewhat. I mean, I'm still not good at it, and I don't pay for the programs because I ain't good at it yet, so I don't need to pay for a program that I'm not going to use yet. And that's the same way with the editing software. I don't know what I'm doing, so I could pay a monthly fee for a program that I'm not really going to use until I learn how to use it. But then again, that's a catch-22. If I don't pay for it and learn how to use it, then I'm never going to learn how to use it. I might bite the bullet and start doing that. It just, we try to keep all of our costs extremely low. Well, I don't make a lot of money where I work at, so I got to prioritize. We got our car insurance, our phone. I do pay a water bill in the house, so we have water in our RV. I don't pay electric. We got to pay our car insurance and our RV insurance and phone bill. Then our food. So the money I make per week, I have a big bill coming out per week. Then what little bit is left, that's what I spend on projects. Other than taking my wife places and just enjoying living. Because right now, it's wintertime. You can't enjoy nothing. So, like I always say in every video, if you like what you see, hit the like button, share it, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm trying to build this channel up. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not always the most entertaining person, but I try real hard. So if you like it, hit the like button. Thank you very much from the Traveling Donkeys.